Yes, sir.
Because just a second. My chat is visible to everyone. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
ఇక్కడ
No,
దేనికే
this
నీ
is
లాగిన్ లా పోతుంది టీమ్స్.
this is not recorded. This is a live session. Okay, so what I will do, just I will give you 2-3 minutes to solve every question. Okay, I will share question in this chat, and then you have 2-3 minutes to think about this question. We can discuss what can be the solution, and then we will going to jump upon the how to write the SQL query for that. Can you please open your camera for just 1-2 minutes? Like hope we all can interact on that. Hi Bhavya. Hi Nikhil. Hi Murli.
Hi, Ratan.
Hi Aman. Hi Abhishek.
Hi Ratan, how are you?
I am good. I am very good. Okay, so let's start with this. Just a second. Ashminder, can you please admit all the people who will join in the session so that I am can be more focused on the lecture.
Sure, you can go ahead with that.
Okay. I hope my screen is visible to you.
Yes, Ratan.
Yes. Can you please mute yourself? Everyone, can you please mute yourself? That will be really good. Just a second. Everyone, can you please mute yourself? Okay. So let's start the session. So your first question is that write a SQL query to find the second highest salary. I'm sharing this question in your chat. Please copy and paste in your SQL database. You have 2 to 3 minutes. Just think about this. What can be the solution for this question? You can raise your hand to speak if anyone know about like how we can solve this question. If condition for max. Okay. Yes, Aman.
So, Ratan, we can use a rank, dense rank or dense rank. We can use in this one, and we can just find the value where the rank is two. In one case or other case, we can also find the order limit of two. After that, we can find the minimum value on that. That is also helpful.
Okay. But why we use window function in this? It is very simple question and it is just mentioned as write a SQL query to find the second highest salary. So to find the second highest salary, can we use a sub query and max function?
Mm,
Yeah, I think
Yes.
it
yes, we
can be
can.
done using subquery, right? Yeah.
Mm.
Can we write something like this? So we have an table that is an employee table. Be with me for the next 2 hours. Okay, everyone. I prepared really very good list of question and I will share this question with all of you. And in this question, if you will going to give your interview, like almost 70% of the question you will get from this particular notebook. So be with me for the next 2 hours. Okay, so how we can solve this? We have an employees table with us, and just we have to find out the second highest salary. How we can find the highest salary? How we can find the highest salary? We can simply write here max of salary. What is this? What this will give me?
Max of the salary.
Max of the salary. So
For
what we need?
employee.
We need the second highest salary. Can we write a
Where
where clause where salary should be less than
Less
equal
than,
to
yeah,
equal to
subquery.
select
Yep.
star
Again,
from
select the max. Max. Select max, right? No?
select max of salary from employee.
yes, select
Mm.
max of salary. So what it will give me? First of all, this subquery will run and it will give me the max. Okay. So whatsoever the number that is less than this particular max, it will return me that output. Yes. So if we will run this, so this is my second highest salary from this particular table. The first highest salary is 95,000 and second highest salary is 90,000. Let's move to the next question. Again, I am sharing the next question with all of you in chat. Yes, please read this question. How we can solve this question? Write a SQL query to find the second highest salary in each department. Whenever we have any question related to find something in each department, it means we have to use window function into this. Let's take an example. We have different columns in this employee table. In this employees table, we have different columns such as employee ID, employee name, department, and salary. So we have to find out in each department. It's mean we have to partition based on each department. Then we have to find the second highest salary into this. Can we use dense rank in this?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Anyone can tell me what is the difference between rank, dense rank, and row number?
Rank skips the number when ties occur,
Okay.
and dense rank will not skip the rank when ties occur. It will give the same number,
Okay.
and row number it will assign unique value to the each row.
Correct. Anyone else want to try? What is rank, dense rank, and row number? This is your one of the interview question. Yes.
Yes, Ratan. Based on this scenario, salary as our column. So row number will decide based on the salary. It will give descending order. Top of the salary will give first rank and second rank. Rank
Okay.
will give same salary would be same number. Coming to the dense rank, it will also give same rank, same number, but next order will be sequential compared to the rank.
Okay. So if I will use here dense rank, what will be my output? This will be, it will give me the common rank where the salary is same. Okay, let's take an example. If I'm talking about the analytics department, here we have 80,000 and 80,000. So it will give me one for 80,000 and 80,000. It will give me 2 and 2, and then it will not skip any rank, and then it will give me 3 for 70,000. Okay, why I cannot use rank here? If I will use rank here, then what will happen? Yes, anyone can raise your hand and can tell me if I will use rank, then what will happen?
Dense rank. Dense rank हो जाता है इतनी है rank कर.
Okay, let's solve. Can you please mute?
I'm audible, Ratan?
Yes, yes, yes.
Hello. So,
Yes, you are
for
audible.
example, in case of the first rank, if there is duplicate, then just skip the second rank and go to the third rank. Then we are not able to find the second rank in that case.
Yes. Let's take an example. My salary is 10, 10, and then it is 8, 8, and then it is 4. So if I want to find out my rank, so what will be the rank for this? It will be 1, then same 1. What will be there? Which
3.
number will come here?
3.
It will be
3.
2 or 3.
3.
3.
3. Yes. So that's why we are not using rank function here, because if we are using rank, then it will skip your count. Okay, it will skip your number and we don't have the second highest salary. So let's remove this and write code for this. Select star from this over partition by which column? Department. Yes. And order by
Salary.
salary. Salary
And this.
DESC, yes,
Yes.
as dense rank. Okay, can I use here? Can I write where clause here? And can I write something like dense rank equal to 2? Can I write this?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Can I write this code? Will it work?
Yes, sir.
No, it will not work.
Yes. Why it will not work?
It is it will not take a TN. A TNR and is like it's not in a main table. The row is not
Very
in the
good.
main table. That's why.
Very good. Okay. Can anyone tell me what is the order of execution? What is the order of execution in SQL? Yes, Andhya. What is the order of execution in SQL?
Yeah, it is started from. Hello.
Okay.
Am I audible?
Okay. Yes. Yes. You are audible.
Yeah, it is started from point. Then
From
they
then.
filter. The where clause will be added. Then group by. Then having clause.
No.
Then
Anyone
select.
else? Anyone else? Can you tell me what is the order of execution in SQL?
From next
From
is
then.
join, then
Very
where
good.
close, then
Then where? Then group by
having,
having.
then select,
Select. And then
then order by,
order by. Then limit
then
and top.
limit yeah,
Yes. This will be your order of execution.
yes sir.
Yes,
Okay.
then offset and all.
Okay. Yes. So this will be my order of execution. So dense rank, like this particular column, DN rank, is created in your select statement. Okay. And we are using this DN rank in our where clause. Will it possible? Like in which column we can use where clause? Only on those column which are coming from which are present in your table, that is an employee table. So in employee table we don't have DN rank. We created this DN rank in select statement, so that we are not able to use this DN rank equal to 2 here. So what we will do, we will create a CTE. What is CTE? Common table expression. And then with the help of CTE, now I can write this particular statement, that is where DN rank equal to 2. And if I will run this code without where clause, so what will be the output? DN rank 1, 2, 3. And if I will select all of the code and then run it, it will only give me those rows where DN rank equal to 2. Do you able to understand this? Yes,
Ratan,
everyone.
can you
Yes.
little bit
Yes, sir.
can you zoom it a little bit?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, it is clear, everyone. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, Ratan.
Yes, yes.
Can you explain CTE in depth?
Okay. So, what is CTE? Can anyone tell me what is CTE? This is your interview question as well. What is CTE?
Common
This is
Yes.
a
table
common
expression.
table expression. This is a
This is the
temporary
full
table that
form.
we can use in a single
Hmm.
query.
Common table expression. Okay.
This
In
is
the
a
label.
temporary
So,
table.
yeah,
Yes.
it's more like a temporary result, Ratan, which while we are running the query, right? So,
Yes.
based on the temporary result, then we can select from that within the same query, and that can give us the required output.
Yes, exact. Let's take an example. I want select star from employee table. Employees table. Up now, what I want to create a temporary table where department is equal to or salary is more than 80,000, where salary is more than 80,000. So if I will execute this code, what will happen? I only have this data. Now I have to run any kind of data manipulation or aggregation thing on this particular table. So what I will do, I will create a CT. Now, in which case we will going to create CT. First of all, what will come under this? Whatsoever the output of this code, so it will be saved under this temporary table. Okay, and if I will run this, select star from CT. So what will come in this table? In this table, the output of this code will be saved in this CT. And when we write select star from CT, then in this particular CT, we have this output, whatsoever the output of the internal code, this inner code. But in which case we are going to use CT? When we can use CT? Let's take an example. Whenever, see, this is the most important thing. Okay, this is the most important thing. अब let's take an example. I created a column same as dance rank column. I created this dance rank column. Okay, now this dance rank column I created inside this select statement. It is not present in our main table, that is employee table. And but I want to use the output of this particular column in my query. Okay, I want to select something from this particular column. So how I can use it? I cannot directly write this column in where clause. Why I cannot write? Because of the order of execution. Like our order of execution is like it start from where, from join where group by having and select, and where our query is mentioned, new column is here. Okay, and I have to use this column, I have to use this new column in where clause. So how our query will execute? It will execute from join where, and we mentioned here dn equal to 2, but the dn equal to 2 is not present in from. It is not present in this particular table, in this particular table. So we are not going to use this dn equal to 2 that we created in the select statement, so that we will going to create a table, a temporary table, that is common table expression. And after this we can use our, okay, now in this particular CTE, in this particular CTE, just a second, you can name it anything. Okay, I am just writing it as a CT. Let's run this. Okay, so now if we are running this code, select star from CT, then we have DN rank. It means in from statement, in from this particular table, I have this column, and now this DN column is present in this particular table. Okay, and so that we can use this DN column in where clause as well. So that's the reason why we create a CTE function, because we want to use the output of the newly created column in any of our query. Whenever we want to write a new query, we want to use it. So that's why we are going to write this particular we have to create this CT. So let's run this. I hope now it is clear. Yes. Yes, everyone. Is it clear to you? This particular question.
It's clear, sir.
Yes, Ratan.
Okay. Let's
And
move
Ratan,
to
it also help us make our code easier to
yes,
readable,
yes,
understandable, maintainable, and also we can
yes,
help us to clear the modularity.
yes. Actually, by creating the CT, we can reuse this code multiple times in this particular. Whenever we will run this query, we can use this CT multiple times. So it means it is more readable now, and we can use a CT multiple times in this particular code. How we can use it in the later part of this class. I also have the few questions in which we have to create the multiple CT, and then we will going to use the CT again and again. Okay, let's move to next question. I am sharing this question to you in chat. Please have a look into this. You are working as a data analyst at a company. The data team suspect that some customer record have been entered more than once in a database. So write a SQL query to find all the duplicate records based on the customer name, email, and city. How you will do this?
Group by and where clause?
Group by and where clause, not where
Sorry,
clause.
having. Having
Yes,
clause.
group by and having clause. Yes, correct. How we can write the code for this? Select star from table name. Select a star from this table, that is customer table. What we have to find out? We have to find out, write a SQL query to find all the duplicate records based on the customer name, email and city. So for this, let's write a group by based on these three conditions, that is customer name, email and city. What are the columns? Customer name, email and city. And same column we will going to write in our star. So what is group by? What will happen after this? Yes. What is group by? Aggregating columns. We are going to aggregate these columns. Yes.
Aggregating columns on same values. Having
Yeah.
same.
So yes, correct. So we will do. What will be the output for this? It will be aggregate the same column, same values. If I will simply write here count star, what it will give me as total count. So it will like going to count all the value that are coming multiple times. let's take an example. If I run this code, so here like Amit Sharma, amit@gmail.com and Mumbai, it is repeating 2 times. Can you please mute yourself? Same as for same as this particular row, Priya Singh, the priya@gmail.com and Pune, it is coming 2 times. Let's take another example that will help you in understanding the group by. Uh, let's take B, A, B, and C. And the total sum is, let's take an example 10, 20, 10, same as here 20 and C. So what will be the group by for this? If I will group by and use the sum aggregated function, what will be the output for this particular thing?
For A,
If
we
I
will
will
get the 20. For B, we will get 40 and C for 10.
So if I will group by based on this particular column and use a sum aggregation function on the sales column, then it will give me for A value, it will going to add both the values. So the output will be 20. For B, it will be add these two values, that will be 40. And for C, it will be 10. It will be 10. So same as here. Like when we are aggregating based on these column and using aggregated function, that is count. So what it will give me? It will give me the count based on these aggregated column. So the output is 2, 2, 1 and 1, something like this. What is our question? Like we have to find the duplicate record. Duplicate record means that is coming more than one time. So those are duplicate record. How we can find out those data where it is duplicate? We can simply use having clause. Having, what I have to write in having?
Total count equals to 1.
Total counts equal to 1.
Count
Or
Greater than
Count
1.
greater than 1.
Greater
okay,
than 1, yeah.
okay. If I will use this total count here, will it
Count
work?
star. You count star we need to
Yes,
use.
correct. We have to use count star. Why we cannot use total count in having clause? Can you tell me?
It is not yet executed.
Yep, because it is not in our original table. It is in the select statement. So we cannot use it into the having clause because having executed before the select statement. Got it? See, this particular thing, order of execution, is one of the most important thing. Whenever you will write any SQL query, it is the most important thing. Keep it always in your mind. You will never write wrong code. So keep this in your mind. It will be really very, very helpful. So when I run this, what will be the output for this? It will give me all the rows where it is duplicated. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. The next thing is show full duplicate rows. It means I want to see, let's take an example, Amit Sharma, amit@gmail.com and Mumbai. It is coming a single time and the count is 2. But I want output something like copy with header. And if I am going to write here, I want output like this. I don't want this total count, or even if here it is total count, there is no issue into this. But I want output something like this. Those data, the data who are going to repeat, who are duplicate, I want to see both the rows for them. Same as Priya Singh, I want to see both the rows for this particular data, and as well as for this row, I want to see both the rows. How we can do this code? These are the few questions that, like, it is based on the duplicate count. Okay, so in some of your interview question, it can be asked like find the duplicate record. It can be find, it can be the question can be delete the duplicate record, or the question can be I want to show all the rows where it is duplicate. So how we can do this question?
We can do this by using row number and CTE.
Row number and CTE. Okay.
Yes.
And
we can use the window function based on
we
that,
can
and we can
use window
remove.
function.
Yes, and
Okay.
we
And
can find the
We can
value
assign
where
row
rank
number and
is.
in a partition we put all the columns.
can we do one thing? Can we make it little easy? Can we simply write select star from table, that is my customer table, where can I write this code where customer name in, and can I use this particular if I will write here select customer name from table, that is the customers. Currently what it will give? It will give me all the customer name. Yes, we are using a in condition in where clause. Okay, and what it will do? It will find out customer name in this particular table. So it will return me all the customer, but what I want, I only want the customer who are duplicates. So how we can find out? We can simply use this code. We can simply write this code. If I will write this code, what will be the output? What will be the output? If I will run this code, what will be the output?
They will select the duplicates.
Select the duplicate and give me only the customer name of those duplicate data.
Yes, basically we can use the subquery, right?
Yeah, we are using a subquery and we are fetching only customer name where it is duplicate. And then these three customer name will going to pass in where clause and it will return me all the rows. If I will run this code, so what will happen? It will return me all those row where it is duplicate. And how it is possible? We are simply using a subquery where we are fetching the duplicate customer name, and then in where clause using in operator we are able to find the select star from the customer. Will it work like this?
Yes, it is work.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. This will work.
Any other method? Any other way? How you can solve this?
We can use the window function.
Yes, definitely you can use the window function. Okay, let's move to the next question. Delete records and keep one record, or keep the maximum latest record. How you can solve this question? Means from the duplicate record, whatsoever the duplicate record we have, we only want to keep one single record in our table. How we can do this? We have to keep only one record from the duplicate records.
We can use the window function and only select the value where and remove all the value where the rank is greater than 1.
But what is the need of window function here?
We can also use the subquery in
We
that
can
case.
use CTE as well.
Yes, correct. See, we can solve one SQL problem in multiple ways. Okay, there can never be a defined way through which you can solve one window function, but you have to find out what can be the most easiest unoptimized way to write a single query. For a single query, we can write with joins, we can write with the help of CTE, we can write with the help of window function, and we can write with the help of subquery as well. You just have to find out which method will be more optimized method, and how you can write this code very easily. We have to delete the duplicate record. So first of all, we have to use the delete function. And delete from where? From the customer table. Yes, Then what we will write? Where customer, you can take ID or you can take name. Okay. And then not in select minimum of customer ID, customer ID from table. What it will give me? What this code will give me? Minimum of customer ID,
That
nothing more
is
than that.
one.
Yes. Okay. If I simply write here one thing, that is group by
Customer ID.
not customer ID, group by these things, because duplicates are based on these three columns. So if I simply write these three values, so what will be the output? Now what is the minimum value? What is the minimum customer name? These are the minimum customer name. Yes. Okay. How we are doing this? Let's take an example. Let's take example name as Ratan, Aman, and let's take one more name. Let's take Sumit. Okay, let's take Sumit. So when we are taking these names and the values are, let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What I am writing? I am simply writing a code. Select minimum of, let's take an example. This is my customer ID. Okay, this is my customer ID. Cust ID from this particular table, the table, let's take an example, the customer table, and I am doing group by based on this particular column. Let's take an example. This is name column. What will be my output? What will be my output? Will it give me something like Ratan 1, Aman 3, and Sumit 5? Will be the output of this code? Can you please check?
No, no, sir.
No.
It will give only 135.
Matlab, let's take an example. I am writing here name as well. Yes, then it will give me this code.
Yes.
This output. Yes. If I am removing this, then it will give me 135. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Let's take an example. Let's write one more name, that is Divakar. And let's write here 7. And let's write here Manisha. And it is 8. Now what will be my output? 1, 3, 5, 7, and 8. It will be my
Yes.
output. Yes. So when I am writing this code here, what will be my output? Same one, that is minimum of customer ID from the customer table. It means the same code. Just instead of one group by column, I am using the multiple group by columns, nothing more than that. So it is returning me 273195010. And what I am saying now, customer ID should not be in this column. Means whatsoever the value we are it is returning, this customer ID should not be equal to these values. Other than these value, I want to delete. Now it is clear. Now it is clear.
Yes, it is clear.
Let's take
So
an
let's
example.
say,
Yes,
yeah,
yes, please
let's
continue.
say, Ratan, we have, let's say, 3 rows for your name.
Yes.
Okay, in that case, minimum will be 1
Yes.
and left out will be 2 and 3 if there are 3 rows. And we are saying
Let's
not
make it
in.
10. Hmm.
Yeah, so we are saying not in. That means it will not in means 1. It will not take 1, but it will take 2 and 11. So it will still give the duplicate.
Okay. So in this case, what you can do, like when you have the three rows, three duplicate rows, okay, or four duplicate rows. So in this case, what you can do, you can simply write here customer ID not in minimum. Sumit, just a second. So what will be the issue into this? Like, let's take an example. It will return you? It will return you one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it will return you. Let's take an example. Here, if I will write here, so it will return you 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
1, 3, 5, 7, and 8.
Yep.
Okay, it will not return me 2, 11, 4,
11.
6.
Yeah.
Yes,
6.
correct.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, so whatsoever the customer ID not present in this particular code, please delete this code from my table.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So you are deleting 211 and everything. Okay.
Yes,
Select minimum. Okay. We are selecting just one of it. Okay. Okay.
got it.
Yeah. Got it. Yep. Yep.
Any
Yep.
doubt?
Yeah. Zatan, just a request. Can we go a little slow? I think we are all of a sudden, as soon as you're giving the question, we are giving the answers. Let's go slow.
Okay.
Uh, that will be fine, right? Yeah.
Actually,
Thank you.
okay. The next question is this one. It is very easy question. Please try to give me answer for this. What is the question? The question is like you are a data analyst at a tech company. The product team want to know how many users are active and how many are inactive. Find in the SQL single query. So write a SQL query to get this count from the users table. It means I want count of active users. Let's say total users, active user, and inactive users. So I want three columns: total users, inactive users, and active users. How you will going to solve this?
Uh, we can use the self join.
Self join. Okay. Any other thing that you can use, Manisha?
Ratan, can you
We
ping
can
this
use the
question on
conditional
the
logic,
chat?
case statement.
I already shared the question in the chat.
We can use the case statement to count that
Where
even or
where
inactive.
and function we
That
can use.
Correct. So we can use case statement. Can we use case statement here? What is case statement? Can anyone tell me?
this is
Yes.
used for the conditional logic, and based
Hmm.
on the some condition, if the condition is true, then we can return something, or if a condition is false, it is look like the if else condition in
Hmm.
the
Okay.
SQL.
Okay. So what is case when statement? Case when statement. Let's think it is like there is a condition. Let's take an example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are my rows. I want to tell I have to create a column that is even or odd. I have to tell that this particular number is a even number or odd number. So what I have to tell? I have to write one query. And what will be the output of this query? This output of that query will be either even or odd. And there will be one condition. So I have to write something like if this condition is true. If this condition is true, okay, then what is the result? Then result means result will come here. Okay, if this condition is true, then what is my result? And I have to write if this condition is false, then what is my result? Okay, what is my condition? My condition can be this particular row will be, let's say, num row. Okay, the name of this particular row is num. When modulus of 2 equal to 0, then it is even, else odd. It means when we are going to modulus divided by 2, it should be equal to 0. If this condition is true, then I will tell that this is even. Otherwise, I will call it as odd. So this is my case when statement. Means I have to give one logic, I have to give one condition. When this condition is true, I have to pass one result. And when this condition is false, then I have to pass one result. Got it? Let's solve this question. Let's solve this question. How we can solve this? Do you able to understand case when statement? A little bit. Yes.
Yes, Ratan.
Yes.
we can understand, sir.
Okay. Let's move to how we can write this query. So we have an users table with us. So select star from users. Let's run this. We have this code. If I will write here case when, I have to give one logic. What is my logic? If status is equal to active, just a second, then what I have to say? I have to say then one, else you can use null. Now there is a one question, and then I will write it as end, as active users, and as active users. So what it will give me? Case, this is syntax when. First, this is my when my column, that is my status column, is active. Whenever my status column is active, what is the question? Question is write SQL query to get this count from the user table. Which count? How many users are active or inactive? So what I am saying, whenever the status column, this particular column is active, then please create a column, and in this column write 1. Okay, else write in this column null. So if I will create one column, just a second, if I will create one column, that is active users. Inactive users, it is 1 and null. Can you please check this row? Can you please check this column? Here there is 1 whenever the status is active, and there is inactive, then it is null. Can you please check this? Yes, this column is correct. Do you able to understand this column?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. In the same way, I am going to create one more column for my inactive users. My inactive users. Then 1 else null, and I will say inactive users, and this is my column of active users. Let's run this code. So now I have two different columns, that is active and inactive users. Now what I have to do? Can I use count here? If I will use count, then what will happen? It will count all the rows. Yes. If I will use count here, then what will happen? Now, from this concept, there is a one very important concept arises. The concept is Let's take an example. It is 1 null 1 null 1 and null. Please try to understand this. Okay, so whenever we are counting this data, we are counting this row, whenever you will use count function did not count the null values. Okay, count function do not count the null values. Always keep it in your mind. Okay, so what will be the count of this?
It's 3, sir.
It's 3. Yes. Yes, everyone, can you please yes or no?
Yes, Ratan, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. So whenever you will use count function, and count function functionality is count do not count the null values. Count function do not count the null values. So it is 1, 2 and 3. Let's take an example. If instead of null I will write 0 and then I will use count function, then what will happen? Then
Yeah,
what is the
count
total count?
function will be 0 as well.
So the total
It
count
is
will be
6 now.
6.
6.
Yes. So that's why I am using here null, not 0. If you are using here 0, so you can use a sum function, but I want to use the count function, so that I am writing this as count and what this count will be. What is the meaning of this particular output? It will give me the count of active users. This count will give me the count of where status equal to inactive. Let's remove this and let's run this code. So what I have active users and inactive users, but I also want one more column, that is total count. So count star as total count. Total count. Now it will work. Yes, total count is 10. Out of it, total users, active users and inactive users. Correct? Any doubt
Yes,
in
Ratan.
this? Any doubt in this question? Yes?
No.
No? Okay, very good. The next question is very similar to this. I want to find out the percentage. How we can find out the percentage? I want to find the percentage. Yes.
We have the active and inactive user and the total user. So we can create this as a CT, and we can select from the CT and divide the active user by total count for the active percentage and inactive by totals for the inactive percentage.
Correct. So what is the percentage? What is percentage? Yes, can you tell me what is percentage? How we can find out the percentage? Let's take an example, 6 upon 10. Active users, inactive users, 4 upon 10. This is my percentage.
Multiplied by 100.
Multiply by 100, yes. So what I have to do? It means it is giving me 6. It is giving me 4. What I have to do? I have to just divide it by total count into 100. Can I simply write this code here? Can I simply write one code here? Let's do this count of this into 100.0 and then divide by total count, that is count star. This will be the output. If I will run this code, what this code is 60.000. When I will use the round function, it will give me the round, or I can use a cast function as well.
Yes, yes, Ratan.
Yes. Yes, everyone. Is it difficult? Like, is it easy for you, medium level, or it is difficult for you? Can you please tell me? Like, I actually don't know that how much SQL you know. So I keep like medium level, easy level, and hard level questions in this particular session. So if you are facing any difficulty to understand, you can please tell me. I will repeat it again. But this code is as simple as this 6 by 10, nothing more than that. Okay, and same way, like comma, and we can write this code for inactive as well. Inactive as well. So what it will give me? Yes.
Yeah. So Ratan, my question was to calculate the percentage. We are repeating the case statement again, right?
Hmm.
Where we are counting for active. So is there a way we don't have to repeat it?
See, I'm just showing you that how you can calculate. I can create one CT,
Mhm.
and where I can simply use this active users, inactive user, and total count. I can do this.
Okay. With CT we can do that. Yeah.
So here, like what we are doing, we are creating a new columns for that, and then we are solving this.
Okay.
We can like okay. So this is very easy question. There is nothing much difficult into this. This is just to find out the percentage. To add the percentage sign, you can as well use the concat function as well. Okay, you can use a round, or you can use the count function, cast function. Let's, if I will write the full code, so it will be like concating concat, and here I want to cast it bracket comma this star, casting it into decimal, and let's take an example, the 5 2, and then uh this is for cast, closing this cast function, and then I have to use comma, and then bracket, and then star to find the percentage as active percentage. Now it is not that difficult, just give me a second, let me tell you what is happening here. Comma users concat function we are using here, using this 5 2 decimal comma this is active users, count is comma. Okay, where is the and is here, then 100, then count. If I will run this code, where is the issue? Till here it is okay. Count, then using the cast function, count concat count, this will count of this, divide by 100, bracket, divide count star as decimal, and then it cost expected as F5, 2. This will this. There is a bracket issue. I think so. Just a second. This case starting from here. When status this then and closing here into this count star. Star decimal 5, 2. Sure.
So 5, 2 you closed with 2 brackets, right?
Where
5, 2 that count star.
5, 2 here.
Yeah, you closed with 2 brackets after 2.
No, but actually this bracket is for this one. Okay, and then case. Oh, like there is some issue, like there is some common bracket issue. Just I am unable to recognize like where it is an extra bracket.
I think
I think
after count
Ratan,
we need one more bracket after
Bracket, yeah.
yeah,
Here,
Yeah, maybe
after
try.
count.
this.
After count, the case is starting, right? There.
Just a second.
We need
Before
one more
starting the
bracket.
case.
Yeah.
Just a
so
second.
you have not closed the bracket for concat. Yeah, the concat bracket is not closed. So this is open, but you don't have the closed one.
One
You're
case
not closing
bracket is
button.
this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one case bracket is this one. Another bracket
Mm-hmm.
is this one. I
Yeah,
think
there we need one
this
more
should
bracket.
not come. This should not come. Okay, actually this count is not ending here, so it will not come. If I will run this code, so it will be 60.00, and like because we are using the concat function and we are using percentage sign, so it is showing us 60% and like the percentage sign as well. Okay. So this is like just a syntax question. There is nothing more than that. Let's move to the next question. And the next question is like, I'm sharing this question in the chat. Okay. What is your question? It is, you are a data analyst at an e-commerce company. The sales team want to run a re-engagement campaign. Write a SQL query to find all the customer who never placed any order. So you have to write a SQL query for those customer who never placed any order. How you will do this?
So with subquery
Where
we
is
can
null?
We can use the join between the
Ah,
customer and order table.
yes, correct. So we can simply use join function between customer and orders table. Customer C, and what kind of join we will going to use? Left join, and then orders C, orders it might be O, and then on, what is my condition? C dot, what is the common column? The common column is customer ID.
Customer ID.
Yep. So C dot customer ID, it is equal to O dot customer ID. What will be the output for this? The output for this will be like joining of the two different column using the null, using the left join. And what we have to find out, SQL query to find out all the customer who never placed any order. It means where it is null, it means these customer never placed any order. So if we simply write a where clause and where
Is null.
what we have to write, where order ID
Yes.
is null. Yes.
Is
So if we run this code, so we have those data set, those customer who never placed any order. I think it is very easy. Yep. So the next question is this one. What is your question? Like, you are a data analyst at a company. The marketing teams want to know which email domain like gmail.com, yahoo.com are the most used by customer. Write a SQL query to extract the domain name from each email address. It means we have to extract the email address. Let's take an example. It is ratan at the rate 20rs.com. So I only want the domain name, that is 20rs.com. I only want this. If it is Pooja at the rate gmail.com, so from this particular column, I only want gmail.com. How we can do this?
I think we can use the like operator for this.
Like operator. Okay.
We
And
can use the string functions
which
like stuff. By
can
using
we
stuff
use?
and car index, we can.
Can we
We
use the
can use
substring function here?
carry
Yeah,
tags and
substring
substring
of
function.
Yes, can we use the substring and char index function here? Okay, let's understand it row by row, like one by one. Okay, so we have one table that is a customer email table. So select star from customer email. Now, do you understand what is the function substring char index? What is the use of these functions? Can anyone tell me, like, what is the use of substring and what is the use of char index?
substring will give the sub part of a particular string, and car index will give the particular character position.
Yeah, position of a particular character. Yes. So here what we want after at the rate everything. Yes. So if we able to know the position of at the rate, then can we find out every like all the string after at the rate? If we figure it out, what position your at the rate is placed, after this it is very easy for us. Yes. So for this, can we simply write here select star? Can we write it something like this? Select star and creating one more column and simply using char index function. What is the syntax of char index? Do you know what is the syntax of char index? At what particular position at the rate is present in which column? That is in the email column as position of at the rate position. You can write as at the rate or position at the rate. Yes, what it will give me, what the char index will give me, it will give me at what position at the rate is present. So it is presented 6, somewhere it is presented 5th, somewhere it is presented 7th as well. Now I have to find out the string after this at the rate. So can I simply write one function, that is substring function? What substring will give me? Substring will give me a substring from a string. Let's take an example. If this is a string, so what the substring will give me? If this is a string, so it will give me a substring from this string. Yes, correct. Yes, no. Do you able to understand?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Bhavya, Azam, Murli, Snehal. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
So
yes.
it will give me the substring is will give me
Yes.
a okay. Can I write here email? So from which column I want substring? I want from the email column. Okay, and then what I have to pass here? Like I have to pass here. Let's take an example. from which position and how many characters I want. Let's take an example. I'm simply writing here 1 and 3. So from the first character, I want the three more characters. So from the first character, that is R, I want 3 more, that is RAT. From Amit, that's starting from 1, I want 3 more characters, that is 3. Okay. So I know this. I know what I have to write instead of 1. I have to write the position of at the rate, and how we can fetch the position of at the rate with the help of char index. So now what is the meaning of this? The meaning of this is from the email column, from this email column, I want from at the rate position next 3 character. So but what it will give me? It will include at the rate. So I don't want at the rate. So plus 1. It means at the rate. Let's take an example. At the rate is coming at 6th position. What I am saying, I don't want at the rate from the at the rate. I want the next two at the rate. It means 6 plus 1. That is, it means from the 7th position. So if I will run this code, it will not give me at the rate now. Now, what I have to do with this 3? It is sometime it is outlook.com, gmail.com, and the number are not fixed. It might be the outlook.com. It is of how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it is of 11 character. Gmail.com, how many characters it is? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it means even after at the rate, the number is not fixed. So what I have to use? I want to use my length function that will return me the length of that particular substring. So now what I want to say, I am saying this from this email column. The starting position will be after at the rate plus 1. If the at the rate is at 6th position, the next one is the 7th one, and till where I want till the length of email. Let's take an example. The length of email is 50, is 20. So after this position, let's take an example. It is at 7th position. This is at 7th position. Okay. So it is saying from email column, I want from the 7th position. After 7th position, I want 20 more characters, but it don't have 20 characters. So what it will do? It will give me till the end of that particular string. If I will simply run this, see now this column is known as the domain name. Do you able to understand this code? Yes.
Yes.
Any doubt, everyone?
No, Ratan. Thank you.
You just have to revise it. Okay. Like if you have any doubt in substring or char index function, you have to revise this functionality. Otherwise, there is nothing difficult in this. Let's move to next question. Paste it in the chat. And the question is, you are a data analyst at a retail store. The finance team want to track how sales are building up month by month. Write a SQL query to calculate the running total of a sales month over month. So do you understand the concept of running total or a window function? How many of you know window function concept? Can you say yes, no?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Do you know
Yes.
running total concept?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Just giving brief about this. Let's do one thing. Let's create so how your running total will work. Let's take an example. It is 10, it is 15, it is 20, it is 30, and then it is 40. What is your running total? Running total is A. Then for the next row, it is A plus B. Okay, it means it is 25. For the third row, it is addition of these three rows. Yes, that is 45.
Yes, sir.
For the fourth row, it is addition of these four row, that is 75. And then for the fifth row, it is addition of all the rows, that is 115. This is your running total concept. It is your running total concept. I hope you able to understand here. Yes. How we have to write code for this? We have a monthly sales. Now medium to difficult question are going to start. Okay. Let's take an example. We have a column that select star from monthly sales. Let's run this. So what we have in this? We have 2024 data set in sales data, and like for the first month, second month, third month, fourth month, fifth, sixth, and then for the first month again, second month, third month. It means for a single month, we have the multiple records. And even in the real scenario as well, in a single month, we have a multiple records. Yes. So what we have to do in this case, we have to find out month over month growth, or we have to find out the running total. Yes. Running total sales month over month. Okay. So we have to find out the running total month over month. Running total, and how we have to find out month over month. Now let's take an example. In a single month, we have the multiple records. We have multiple records. So what we have to do? Should we have to do group by to find out the total sales of that particular month? Yes.
Yes,
Let's take
sir.
an example. We have to find out the sales for every month. And for a single month, let's take an example, January. We have three data where 10, 20, and 30. So in the January month, we have three rows. So to find out the month over month, we have to first of all group by this and aggregate it. So to do group by, what will happen? Like one, after grouping, it will be your January month, and the total sales of this month will be 60. Is it okay? It is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
If I will run this code, so we have shipped it. We even don't have the month column. So it means we have to extract month column from the sales date. Yes. So for this, what I will do, I will simply write one function, that is the month function, group by month of which column? Sales. What was the column name? It is sales date. Okay, and we will going to use the same function here in the sales date, and then summation of what? Summation of this particular column, that is the sales amount column. Sales amount column as total sales. So what will be the output of this? What will be the output of this? Month-wise total sales?
Yes.
Yes, Ratan.
Yes, month-wise total sales. Do you need a break? 5-minute break? Yes, everyone, do you need a 5-minute break?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Okay, so it is like we have month-wise total sales. Okay, let's think about one more scenario as month column. Let's think about one more scenario. Just if we have data of 2025 and 2026 and 2024 as well. If we simply group by based on month, will this is the correct approach?
No, sir.
What we have to
No,
do in this case? We have to group by on year, for year,
month.
month, and then aggregate it based on the amount column. Yes. So we have to see that what is the granularity of our data set. Okay. Or in real world scenario, you have to use year as well. Year on sales date, comma. So what it will give me? What it will give me? It will group by based on year and month. Okay, and let's after this using the same column in my select statement as well. As year column. So what will be the output of this? It will give me year, comma month, comma sales. Currently we have only 2024's data, 4 data. So it is showing us 2024. But if we have 2025, 2026 or 2023 data, so we have this year column which have all the different distinct year as well. Now what I have to do? I have to create a running total. Okay, let's do one thing. If I simply write here, if I will create a CTE with CTE as why I'm creating CTE? What's the use of CTE here? If I will run this, so in this particular table, now we have one temporary table. In this temporary table, we have this data set. Okay, we store this data set. Now to find out the running total, how we have to do, like comma, we have to use a sum function. What we are doing here? Summation, this plus this, we are adding this. Yes. For the third row, we are adding these 3 rows. It means we are using sum. So we can simply use sum function on which column? On total sales column. Okay, and then we are going to write over order by based on the month and year. Do you able to understand this code? Yeah, do you able to understand this code? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes. Sneha, Chandru, Jagdish,
Yes, Ratan.
Azam.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, Ratan.
Yes. Everyone. Yes. Rajendra.
Yes.
Okay. So actually what
Yes,
we are doing, like we are summing up the thing. Okay. And we are using partition, like we are using window function here and using the order by. Order by on which? Order by based on year column and month column. So again, if I go move back here and if there is one more column, insert, if there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are ordering by based on this, summing up this, and we are getting, this is our running total column. Okay, let's move to next question. I hope this question is clear to you. Let's move to next question. What is my question? Like find out the monthly percentage of sales contribution by the different reason. Okay, find the monthly percentage of sales contribution by different reason. How we can do this? Monthly percentage of sales. It means from the total sales, we have to divide
Group
that
by.
particular month sales for the different
We have to
reasons.
do the aggregate then.
How we can do this? Can we, if we copy this code, and what I have to find out, like to find the monthly percentage. So monthly percentage we are able to fetch from the total. Yes, let's take an example. If it is 1, or let's move to Excel. So how we able to find the monthly percentage? We will able to find the monthly percentage out of total. So this is my total 115. I have to write this 115 everywhere. And then what we have to do? We have to divide this, divide by this. Yes, into 100. This is how we can find out. And the next thing, there is a one more addition in this question. The question is like, there are two different reasons, north and south. So we have to do this particular thing for both the regions, north region and south region. How we can do this? We have to find one thing. We have to find this total. Yes. How we can find this total?
I think we can use the window
Window
function,
function only.
read
Yeah.
and lag.
Yes, we
Window
can do this
function
with the
sum
help.
only. Sum we can use.
Yep, correct. So sum total, instead of order by, if I will not write order by here, and instead of this, if I will simply write partition by based on reason, what will happen? Partition by based on, we have reason column. Yes. Yes. So we have reason in so we have for north and for south. Okay. If I will run this code, like we are adding one column in group by, and we have the aggregation based on this data, north and year column, month column, and total sales. Means for both the reasons we have aggregation. Now, what will happen after this code? What will be the output after this code? Like we are not using order by. If we are not using order by, it means it will not give me output something like this 10. Say what the order by will do. Let's take an example. First of all, our window function is here, so it will give me the sum of this only, so it is 10. When my window function is running on the second row, so it will summation of these two row. When my window function is running at the third row, so it will give me the summation of these three row. Same as for the fourth row, summation of fourth row. It will run row by row when we are using the order by. If you are not using order by, it will take this as 1, and for every row it will do summation of everything and return me the total output. Okay, so if you are not using your order by clause, order by in your overclose, so it will give you the total output summation of all the rows. If I will simply run this, so if you find out, so 17900 17900 in every row, and same as 160000 in every row. How we able to do this? Because we are not using here order by clause, and we are not using order by clause, so window function is not giving the sum row by row. It is giving sum of all the rows in every time, all the rows every time. So it is not your running total. It is, it can be like your total sales, or you can say cumulative total sales. Do you able to understand this concept, this code? Yes, do you
Yes.
able to understand this code? Yes, no. Can you tell yes, no, everyone? That will be easier
Yes,
for
Ratan.
me. Yes, okay. So if you're having this column, that is cumulative total sales, then just it now it is very simple. Now what you have to do, you can create another city, or you can write in this code as well. For the more cleaner point of view, to make my code more clean, I just want to create another city, that is CTE2, as, and bracket, close, and then select star from CTE2. CTE2. I just write this code to make my code more cleaner, and let's write this code. Let's run this. Now what I have to do, if I will simply divide total sales divide by cumulative total sales, will it work? Can I write here total sales divide by cumulative total sales? So what is the ask? Find the monthly percentage of sales contribution by different reason. Uh, 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 uh. Or so it is my percentage contribution as percentage contribution. If I will run this code, so this is my percentage contribution. It is 8%, 12%, 22%, 25, and 17%. If I want to find out which month in both the reasons are my most percentage contribution month, where the sales is the most, how I can find out? Can I find the max of this? Can I group by, and can I find the max of the percentage contribution? Do you able to understand till here? You can write in chat, or you can say yes, no. Do you able to understand this code? Can you write in chat yes, no? That will be really helpful for me. Like if you will write in the chat yes. Can you please everyone, can you please? Yes, okay. Few more yes. Okay. Okay. So I hope like you able to understand this code. It is like select a star from like dividing the total sales divide by this particular column in 200. So it is giving you the percentage contribution, monthly percentage contribution. If I want to find out those month or the percentage contribution, maximum percentage contribution in each region, how I can find out? in each reason I want to find the maximum percentage contribution. Can I simply use group by now?
Yes, we can use the
Yes.
max or group by.
Can I simply write here reason, and if I will simply group by based on reason, and here can I use max? Will it work? So what it will give me now? It will give me the reason wise maximum percentage contribution. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand about the rolling window concept? How many of you know about unbounded preceding, unbounded following, current row, these concepts, frames concept? How many of you know about this? I don't know. Okay. Someone. Yes, Abhishek, Pushpa, Mustafa. No idea. No, I don't know. Okay. No. Okay. 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 So, see, if you having like people having 3 year of experience, 3 to 4 year of experience, these questions are for those. Okay, like find the total 7-day rolling sum or the cumulative average, or something like this. Just I'm giving you an idea about this. Okay, like how actually it work. I will take one more session, and in that session I will explain you the code as well. But for the today, I am explaining you how actually it works, because that particular part is more important. So for this, we have to understand two concepts. One is unbound, like following, and one is preceding. Okay, so there is two terms in window function, that is preceding and one is following, and one is current row. Okay, current row. Now let's understand this. Take an example. I am taking the few values 10, 20, 30, 14, 15, 60, just any random value. Okay. Now let's take an example to understand frames concept. It is very important to understand what is the meaning of preceding, current row, and following. So let's take an example. Your window function is currently working upon on this particular row. So whenever your window function in any of the row, that is known as a current row. In frames concept, that is known as a current row. Now let's take an example. It is your current row. Now, what is preceding and what is following? What is the literal meaning of preceding and following?
Following means the next row.
And preceding means?
The previous one.
Previous ones. Very good. So if I will tell you one preceding, what is the meaning of this?
Preceding means 30.
30. Very good. If I
And
will tell you two preceding, so which row?
30 and
In
20.
comparison to current row, which is my two preceding? 20?
20 and 30.
20, yeah, 20. So two preceding is my 20. Okay, what is my three preceding?
10.
That is the 10.
10. Very good. What is my one following? Following
15.
means 15. Very good. What is my two following?
60.
60. What is my three following?
30.
30. Very good. If I will say, find like rows between three preceding and current row. What is the meaning of this? Which is my three preceding?
10.
10
10 to 14.
and current row. It means if I'm writing here sum, so what will happen? It will give you the summation of this row. Yes.
10,
Correct?
20, 30, and 14. Right.
Okay. If my current row is this, let's take an example. This is my current row now. What is my three preceding current row? Rows between three preceding and current row.
30, 14, and 15.
30.
This one, 30, 14, 15, and 16.
Right.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Let's take an example. If this is my current row, if this is my current row, and I will say rows between current row and current row and two following. Two following.
14, 15, 16.
So what is the meaning of this? Rows between current row and two following. These
Next
three rows.
to, yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want to find out the last 7-day rolling sales or 7-day rolling sales. 7 days rolling sales. What is the meaning of this? It means current row plus 6 more rows.
Rows between 6 preceding, right? Yes.
What is the meaning of 7-day rolling sales? Means current row and 6 preceding. Yes. What is 7? Let's take an example. 10, 20, 12, 34, 23. Okay. Let's take an example. What is the meaning of 7? 7 means is, let's take an example. This is your current row. It is your current row. Okay, current row. What is 7-day rolling sales? How you will find out? Current row plus 6 preceding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. These are the rows.
I think 23 would be the 7th.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what is the meaning of 7-day rolling sales? 7-day rolling sales means current row plus 6 preceding. Now let's take an example. If you are, let's take an example. You are here. Okay. You are here. Or you are in this row. This is your current row. We are starting from the beginning. What is, if you have to find out the 7-day rolling sales, what you have to write in code? Current 6 preceding plus current row. But do we have 6 preceding here?
No.
No. So what will be the sum? Only 10?
Yes.
Okay. If this is my current row now, I have to find the 7-day rolling sales. This is my current row, and do we have 6 preceding? No. What we have? We have only 1 preceding. So what will be here? 10 plus
30.
20 plus 10, that is 30.
30.
If my current row is this one, then in this case, what will happen?
10, 20 plus 12.
42.
Yeah.
42. If this is my current row, okay, let's take an example. This is my current row now. So in this case, what will be the output? Current row plus 6 preceding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It means the summation of these rows, that is 700. It will come here. Yes. So this is the concept of frames. Frames means in a window function, you can create the multiple frames. Let's take an example, 3-day rolling sum, 3-day rolling average in north region. How you have to find out? You don't have to calculate the full window. You have to calculate the 3-day frame in that particular window. So frames is a concept that you can create inside a window function. if I'm talking about, let's take an example, it is your north region. North region. And this is your south region. So I hope you all understand about the concept of partition. So these are the two partition, one partition and the another partition. Okay, it means this is your one window function, one window, and this is the another window. This is your another window. Up now in this window, you want to find out the last 3-day rolling average or 7-day rolling average. So in this window, you have to create frames such as 3-day frames, 2-day frames, something like this. So how you have to create frames? With the help of current row, following and preceding. If it is not that much clear to you in today's session, it's okay. We will take one more session and then we will going to cover this. And like we have more number of questions. So I hope like it already 10:53. So we're going to wrap this session here. Okay, and we will take one more session, and in that session there are the few more logical questions that is going to start from here. So we will going to practice in that session. That will be, I think that will be work. Yes.
Yes, sir.
How's the session? Is it good?
Yes, sir.
It's good.
Yes, sir.
Do you able to understand the
Yes,
few
sir.
new concepts?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, that will be great. So like we can take the few more, like 1-2 more session, and then we will going to cover our other remaining questions, or we can also add the few new questions into our list, and then we will solve that.
All right, sir.
All right. Any doubt?
So could you please send the PDF of these questions?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for your time. We will keep you posted about the next session.
and you will get all the information about the further sessions in the groups as well. And in case any of you has got personal queries, personal questions, if you have got the numbers in the group, you can reach out to us, and we'll be more than happy to assist you for more details on SQL. Thank you so much. Thank you for the time. Thank you so much, Ratan, for the amazing session.
Thank you so much, everyone. It's all for the today. You can just leave the session. Thank you so much. We can again connect after the few days on this.